if I don't offer this right now, they might never get the opportunity again.
Tony first approached me after I spoke at an event, thanking me for the depth and vulnerability I'd shared on stage. Freshly arrived in Bali, his enthusiasm was contagious, and over time I watched him show up at every talk I gave, always championing others and embodying full gratitude. When he spoke on our stage at Give It All, his words were real, they were raw, and they were of true inspiration. So today, it's a privilege to share this coaching demonstration, one that he has so generously invited you to tune into to extract your own value from. If you've ever confused your offer with who it is that you are, feared rejection that keeps you from serving at your highest level, and as a result, continuing to be stuck and undervaluing yourself, keeping you from earning at your full potential, well, these insights are for you.
It's powerful. Pretty good at what you do.
So Tony, thank you for being here. It's amazing to have you here, part of this segment in the podcast, to go, well, as non-deep or as non-deep as you want. I really want to let you know, and let our viewers know as well, that this is your space. This is your space to receive, to go, as I say, deep into what it is that you want to uncover. With that being said, anything that we record and put out there, it's ultimately up to you on what is going to be shown or not shown.
Cool.
Is that cool with you?
It's cool with me.
So if it's out there for the viewers, it's because Tony here has given explicit permission for us to share it. This is your space. It's not to try to be impressive, say the right answer. I know that you really love serving people. You're not here to serve the audience today.
Yeah.
You're just here to receive where it is that you're at.
Terima kasih.
Beautiful, man. Love it. So what is it that you'd love to cover in today's session? Oh, I'm going to be taking some notes here just so I can, if there's anything that comes up that I can reflect on as well.
Yeah. So, you sent me the form and you asked like, what's one of the biggest challenges I'm going through right now? And to be honest, it's money. I'm fortunate enough that, I've got enough money saved that I'm okay for now. And I'm realizing, as I'm here, I've got some mental blocks with money. Part of me, like, I love what I'm doing. Part of me, like, my heart's telling me, just do what I do for free. Give value, do what I can. And, logically, I know that that's not sustainable. Like, it's not, I can't do that forever. So I'm kind of in this battle where it's like, charging money for the first time, for like my services and not like something I've done in the past, like marketing for businesses. It's been a mental block. So I've been, doing what I can to work through it. And when you sent me the invitation to come on here, I was like, cool, let's talk about it. Let's see what I can do with it.
Okay. Tell me more about what specifically is the problem that you have within the mental block.
I guess charging people and charging my value and reaching out to people that I believe I could help. Because like in the back, like if I'm hosting something for free, cool. I have no problem inviting everyone under the sun. But the second I'm charging, even if it's the tiniest amount of money, my brain goes,
Gotcha.
Don't do it.
Gotcha.
So
fast forward to say 40 minutes from now, what would be a really great outcome from today's discussion in relation to that challenge?
Really great outcome of the 40 minutes here.
And maybe actually just remove the 40 minutes, but something within the constraints of what we got space for today. What would you really love from today's session?
Not really an understanding of my value, because I feel like I've worked to the point where I understand my value, but embodying that understanding, where I feel like, my mind, my heart, they're on the same page. It's not like my heart wants one thing, my mind wants something else. And the comfortability in asking for the money that I believe it's worth.
Awesome. How would you know? I think maybe that's one of the criteria, but how would you know that you've reached that embodiment of value, having that alignment between the mental value and your embodiment with the feeling of value?
I guess I would be as comfortable inviting people to paid things as I would be inviting them to free things.
Mm.
I would say that's like on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 would be feeling comfortable inviting them the same way I do to my free stuff.
Do you think we could know that level of comfort before you leave this room, or would that be validated after we leave the room?
Mm, that's a good question. I don't know.
Okay, but there's probably a feeling around it, right? Maybe a level of certainty.
Um, I guess I would know when it came time to invite people to the next paid thing that I'm doing.
Okay. So
Mm.
if 10 being is 100% conviction, comfortable, certain, ready to go, and 1 being not, everything else, where would you lay on the scale now, coming into the session today?
Okay. So yeah, somewhere between a 3 and a 4 right now.
Okay. And so just go over again what a 10 would look like for you.
So a 10 would look like, I'm inviting every person I know would get tremendous value for it. Like the free events that I do, anything like that. The second I meet someone that I know it can help them, without hesitation, I'm like, have you ever been to something like this? Would you, if you want to come, here's the information. Let me send you a link. Following up with people the day before, saying something along the lines of like, hey, just checking in. Am I going to see you tomorrow? That stuff, I guess, the follow-up and the sales come very naturally when there's no money exchange.
Mm-hmm.
But when there's the money exchange, I think that's where the mental block comes into play.
So that's what you'd be seeing yourself doing. How is it that you'd be feeling?
How would I be feeling? Good about it. The same way I do when I invite someone to something free, and knowing that.
What is good? What's a good feeling?
You mentioned that. The emotion wheel. I started studying the emotion wheel after you said that.
Because good is just a descriptor of a positive feeling, right?
Yeah.
What is that positive feeling that's good?
I would feel joy, excitement, proud. I think that's an emotion, right? That's an emotion.
Proud in what specifically?
Proud of what I'm doing.
Proud in yourself?
Proud of myself. Proud in the service I would be providing. If I had an emotion wheel, I'd probably be able to name a couple other ones, but that's...
Maybe this is something you want to dive into a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's awesome. So at the end of the day, I know at the end of the session, it's going to be hard to quantify whether you're going to be inviting everyone, following up with everyone. What I trust, after working here together today, I think that would be a really great goal outcome. You leave today's session, you're going to go and be doing that, envisioning yourself going and doing that, and then going and doing it. Feeling proud of yourself, proud of your service, full of joy, excitement, maybe enthusiasm. Yeah. It sounds like that's a pretty cool 10 out of 10 to be working towards. Love it, man.
It's really cool. 10 out of 10.
All right, let's go for that. So tell me a little bit, is there anything else that you want to add to that before we dive in?
No. This, I would say that's probably it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Let's go after that. So what is the real challenge that you have here?
Can you clarify that a little bit?
I left it really vague because I just wanted to see where it is that you're at now after envisioning where it is that you went, because I sense that you've already got a shift within you. But what is the challenge that you're facing in regards to reaching out to people when it comes to money and exchange of value service?
I think I might be associating it with like, the stereotypical sales, where someone's pushing something on someone that they don't want. One of the things that I've experienced being in Bali is, coaches especially, reaching out to me on social media and being like super friendly and asking me all these questions and seem super interested in what I'm doing. And after like 3 or 4 messages, I just get the vibe where it's like they just want me talking so they could sell me something. Um, and I guess I don't want that feeling to be present in the people I'm speaking with.
So what's the
What
problem here for you?
I guess the problem is feeling like I might come off as like I'm just trying to sell someone instead of trying to help them and providing a service that helps them
In their eyes.
in their eyes. Yeah.
Okay. So you're caretaking someone else's emotions based on what it is that you're projecting that they think they might be perceiving of you.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Okay. So you're projecting onto them what it is that they think they're going to be perceiving of you. And now you're changing your actions as a result.
Yeah.
Okay. How is that impacting your results?
It's definitely impacting my behavior.
In which way?
Not reaching out to people and inviting them to programs and services that I should be inviting them to. As far as results, that's definitely impacting the results because if I'm not reaching out to people, I'm not getting clients, I'm not making the money that I should be making.
So you're not reaching out, you're not getting clients, you're not making money.
Mm.
How's that an issue for you?
It's not sustainable.
In which way?
If I don't have clients, if I don't have more money coming in, I can't live the life I'm living. I can't continue to serve the people I'm serving.
How does it impact those that you want to be serving?
They don't get to experience it. They don't get to get helped. They don't get to feel like they're not alone. They chase emptiness.
If you're finding value in this story, I'd love to invite you to hit the subscribe button below. You'll be the first to receive content just like this, honest, relevant, and here to support you on your journey. With every like and every follow, together we're succeeding in our mission and reconnecting the world with what matters most. And that is, of course, each other. Thank you so much. Do you want to go deeper?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go. You're not reaching out, you're not connecting with those that you should be, you need to be, who they need you to be connecting with. How does that impact you now as a person?
How does that impact me as a person?
As a human, as an individual, and who it is that you are.
I'd ask you to clarify, but I feel like that was another vague question to see where my mind's at.
Maybe look down.
Have a look down.
Yeah, just come back to here. It's not up there.
How does that impact me? Well, if I don't make the money to sustain me here, and to do the things that I'd like taking care of my mom, buying a compound for my loved ones to live in and cohabitate in, the material luxuries that, we all want and love, I'll have to go back to New York or find somewhere else, be around a different mindset, different caliber of people that might not be collaborative, that might not be open, loving, receiving, be in a different world. I don't want that. Definitely don't want that. Love it here.
That sadness and disappointment in who it is that you haven't been to serve the people that you say you care for, that you say you love, that you say you want to serve. And most importantly, who it is that you're becoming, who it is that, like that future version of yourself, because you're not going through to taking action. What are you quietly making that mean about yourself and who it is that you are today?
I think I need clarification on that one.
The meaning you're placing on not taking all the action about yourself.
Meaning. Can you rephrase it?
So you're not showing up as the person that you want to be, who you need to be, who it is that you are essentially within in your greatest power. And in doing so, do you have a meaning around that? Is there a meaning that you're placing on yourself because you're not following through on who it is that you're becoming and who it is that you need to be?
There's a disconnect on this question. I'm trying to understand it, but I can't.
Okay, we can come back to that one. So what I've got here at the moment, when it comes to wanting to serve, as soon as you go out to try to sell something or make an offer, you project onto others that they perceive you as you're just trying to sell them.
Yeah,
Then that they are. And so you want to protect them from that, so you don't do it. But in not taking that action, you're not able to serve them. You're not able to serve those that you love through creating the income that it is that you want, create the legacy that it is that you want. You're doing yourself a disservice because you're not showing up as who it is that you are today and who it is that you continue to become. And ultimately, you're not getting the results. It's not sustainable. You're not earning the money, and you're not getting the results that it is that you want and you need to move forward in your business and the service and the value that you're creating.
Yeah.
If nothing changes, where are you going to be in 6 months from now?
Fucked. If nothing changes, possibly living back with my mom. Definitely downgrading my lifestyle. Not that I live lavishly, but there are some luxuries that I do enjoy that I wouldn't be able to. I was going to say feeling shitty about myself, but shitty isn't an emotion.
So what is that feeling about yourself? The feeling towards yourself.
Depressed. Frustrated. Somewhere along those lines.
If you put yourself into that situation now, you move back home, you're with your mom, depressed, frustrated, feeling shitty about yourself. What are you making all of that mean and who it is that you are?
Another disconnect. What am I making that mean? And who I am?
So another 6 months on from that situation, 12 months from now, nothing's changed. Where would you be then?
Probably working somewhere to make income. Possibly happy, possibly not. Possibly fulfilled, possibly not. Probably not around the same support and love that I'm around now.
So how big of a deal is this for you? When you start painting out the picture of what this choice of not going out and connecting with those that you need to connect with is really costing you now, but even more the compounding cost into the future. How important is it for you to really get a grip on this?
It's important.
Yeah. We could keep going down that rabbit hole if it's not important enough yet for you, but is it something that you're really just committed to just make a change on?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything stopping you from making this change right now?
Limiting beliefs.
Well, we can change those.
Mm-hmm.
I'm wondering, everything that we do for a reason. There's a positive benefit. There's a positive payoff for everything we do. Otherwise, we wouldn't do it.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that is for you in this case?
And not taking the action that I need.
Yeah. For this,
Save myself from rejection.
huh? Why?
Save myself from a potential loss of a relationship.
Why are you saving yourself from potential rejection?
Because if I reach out and I offer something of a paid service and someone says no, it's a rejection.
How is that important to you?
It's funny because anywhere else in my life, I'm okay with rejection. But when it comes to something, I don't know. Is it because I believe in it? Is it because there's money attached? It's because
When you feel rejected, what do you make that mean about yourself? When somebody rejects you, what do you make it mean?
not worthy.
There it is.
Yeah.
So this is what it's all about. The self-worth.
Because it's tied to me. Yeah.
Can you see the pattern?
Glimpse of it.
So in this case, what is it that you're not worthy of? What's coming up for you now?
I bounce around on a lot of ideas. One of them, and I don't know if it's just a theme I've been hearing with others, but worthiness of love. But I don't feel like that's it. I'm surrounded by love. I love freely. I
So,
receive love.
so here's the pattern that I notice.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe this, we'll see if it lands and appears to be true for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is when we externalize our worth. We don't. Our worth can only be determined by ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
If we don't see our own worth within us and have established and developed our own sense of self-worth, then since it's a core human need and we need it, we'll go and put it out and we'll exchange it out on the open market. So it's like, okay, I'm going to hand my worth out here in hopes that other people are going to see it, validate it, and say that it's enough. It's out here. The problem is when you put it out there for other people to determine, then you're trading it on the open market. The market will determine your worth. And so this is why it's tied in with rejection. So if you're going to put something that's so close to such a pivotal, essential part of who it is that we are, and you're trading your self-worth out on the open market, imagine how scary that is for someone to reject. It's not enough. You're not enough. So you don't want to put yourself out there, put your worth out on the open market if you're fearful that somebody's going to reject it and tell you you're not enough. So you hold it close. You hold it close here. For in fears that it's not enough. It's not going to be held to a high enough standard. Or another way of saying a high enough value. So you reduce the amount of worth that you put out on the open market. In this instance, free. So you can put that out and people go, oh, well, it's free. That's valuable. I won't reject it. It's much more easy, much more comfortable. People aren't going to reject it. But it also doesn't require much showing up because it's only a little bit of your sense of worth. How's that landing with you?
Yeah, it's landing.
What's coming up for you now?
Thinking of what the answer could be.
The answer for what?
The answer to get me from point A to point B.
Don't worry about that right now. That's over in the future. We'll take care of that. Come back to here. Sit with what is the truth in this conversation for you right here, right now, within you. What are you feeling? What are you experiencing?
I'm limiting myself.
Okay. What else? Here's another truth for that. When your self-worth, if you don't worthy yourself, if you don't have the worth within you, or you're choosing not to see the worth within yourself, it's a form of disrespect. If you're not respecting yourself, you're not going to respect yourself to go and take the actions that you need to take in order to fill your vision and your dreams and become who it is that you need to become. Not taking the actions of who it is that you're becoming is a form of disrespect. And I'll go further. It's a form of self-neglect. You're neglecting yourself because you're not seeing the value and the worth within who it is that you are.
Yeah. All right.
Reflect back. What's coming up for you?
I'm in agreement. It's disrespectful to myself that I'm not taking action. It's disrespectful to the people that I could be helping disrespectful to my family who I could be providing for, disrespectful to my future self for not giving him the life that he should have.
So what does it require within you to start taking those actions that will allow you to show up and make those offers to the people who may or may not need it, may or may not want it? That's not your choice. That's their choice.
Mm.
What do you need within you to enable you to take responsibility for just making the offer?
Mental shift.
It's not mental shift. What do you need from within you? Mental shift is up here. What we're talking about is deep, ingrained. Like, this is emotional shift. This is,
Mm.
we've got neurology, but then we got our internal nervous system upgrades.
Mm.
What do you need within you that will allow you to go and do that more effortlessly?
Or what?
More effortlessly. Just go and do it.
More self-reassurance.
On what specifically?
My value.
Yeah. Do you believe it?
Logically, yes, because it makes sense. I'm looking at it from all aspects, more than just the money. The fact that it's just a money thing gets me thinking. Because in every other aspect, I know my value, know my worth. I don't spend time around people, places, or things that aren't meant for me. I don't tolerate disrespect. I don't tolerate people breaking boundaries. I stand up for myself. I have hard conversations because I know they lead to easy times. So when I compare it to that, that's when I get challenged. That's where it doesn't land fully. What's different about the money?
Just coming back to that fear of rejection. Putting yourself out and fearing yourself rejected. The money is up here. We're talking about what's down here at the heart of it. This is a part of you that hasn't either been validated, hasn't been acknowledged, hasn't been seen going through that process to go, I'm safe to do that. If you could put that fear of rejection aside when you go and make the offer, would that be helpful? Are you sure?
Yeah.
That sounds
It
better.
would be helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is it that you're currently believing now when you go and make an offer that's triggering that rejection?
That I'm coming off as salesy and that I don't care.
Okay. Is that true?
No.
Is that are they your intentions?
No.
Are your intentions just to go and sell the person at whatever costs?
Absolutely not.
Do you have the best person's interests at heart?
I do.
Do you believe what it is that you're serving or offering will be of service to them?
I do.
Are you in charge of what it is that they think, feel, and respond?
No, I'm not in charge of that.
Is it your responsibility to take care of that for them?
No.
So what is the belief that you need to hold in order to freely allow yourself to go and make these offers?
I can only try to help. I can't shape their perspective. I can't force them to join. I have to be okay with whatever the results are, whatever the response is.
So what would be an empowering belief that you're going to start now choosing to notice as you enter this space of making offers?
I can't control other people's opinions of me or how I'm perceived. I can only control my intentions and making my help available.
Okay, so that would be a great, maybe standard. So a standard is I'm taking responsibility for the way that I show up
Mm-hmm.
with good intentions to be of service. What about a belief of what I'm serving is highly valuable and it will change someone's life forever? Or change the right person's life forever?
Yeah.
Do you currently believe that?
Yeah.
Do you choose to notice that when you go into these conversations?
Definitely not.
Can you come back to that when you go into this conversation? That belief that you know that the way that you serve and what you have to offer is a game changer. It's a life changer for those that it's meant for.
Yeah.
How does that belief sound in your words?
What I'm offering can change their life in the best way possible if they're willing to accept it.
Yeah. Does that help?
Yeah.
What else? Let's do another one.
If I don't offer this right now, they might never get the opportunity again.
Mm-hmm. Or what about this one? If I don't offer it to them, they'll go somewhere else to get it.
Mm-hmm. That person might not care as much.
What about this one? Is I believe this is the start of a really great conversation and relationship. Which presupposes that even if they don't say yes today or to this thing, it's the start. It's the start of a conversation.
Yeah.
For example, I offered you a 4-week challenge. You're like, it's not a good time right now. I'd love to work with you sometime in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I never felt rejected. I thought, amazing.
Yeah.
Cool. There'll be a time in the future that we're going to do some epic stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
Look, here we are on a podcast together. It was amazing. What a great next thing.
Yeah.
What else? What else are you choosing? The cool thing about beliefs is we get to choose if they're true or not.
Mm-hmm.
No one can tell you whether your belief is true or not.
Yeah.
Belief is totally subjective. And if it's not helping, if it's not serving with what it is that you want, you get to choose it.
Mm-hmm.
Choose something different.
Yeah.
What about this one? They said no to the thing. They didn't say no to me.
Mm. They offer a lot of things.
When you make an offer, a paid offer, and they say no, is it a rejection of you? Or is it a rejection of the offer?
The offer.
Yeah. So where are you distilling the judgment from?
I'm thinking that the offer is me.
So is there a belief in that you can choose?
Wow, that's crazy. If I look at my offer like selling cars, I could probably... Back home, I would sell cars like the car isn't me.
Mm-hmm.
Sell the car for a great price. I had conviction in it. It wasn't like I was afraid of getting rejected for the car.
So here's one of the problems that I see with coaches all the time, is they invest so much of themselves into the offer, they get the offer confused with themselves.
Mm-hmm.
You poured your life, your
offer.
passion, your heart into that, and if somebody says no to the offer, it feels like that's my passion, my life, my heart that you're rejecting. It's not. It's just the offer.
I think that's the most powerful one. I am
Noted.
not my offer. Yeah. There were a lot of powerful ones. And that one, that's the one that I feel like I'm getting chills from.
Good. Sit with that one. Embrace it.
Yeah.
Breathe it in. Nice. How does that feel within you?
Much better.
So what is it that you know that you need to go and take care of now?
Do what I came here to do. Help. With the understanding that I'm not my offer. I'm not putting myself out to get rejected. I believe in myself.
Here's a reframe on that. You're putting yourself out there to help others. You're putting yourself out there to be the demonstration for others. Putting yourself out there to inspire and help others transform themselves.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you keep doing that, you can't be rejected.
Mm-hmm.
Because really they're saying no to themselves. They're saying no to their own transformation, not to you.
It's powerful. Pretty good at what you do.
Thanks, brother. So what are the actions that you can go away with this afternoon? You're going to walk out of this room and you now see yourself doing.
I think the first thing is to really embody I am not my offer. Really feel that.
I think you already are. You breathe it in, I see it. You've changed.
Continue to.
With that, now is your truth.
Mm-hmm.
What actions are you going to go and take that you've been holding back on?
Reaching out to people I could help.
Do you have some that come to mind that you wanted to, that you haven't?
A few.
Nice.
I need to. The first step is coming up with the next offer.
Is it really? Another offer? You've got so many. What's wrong?
Same offer. The one I'm passionate about is the pilot program I was supposed to be running from Sunday to today.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a planned thing. It's like an experience, an event. So yeah,
Did you run it?
No.
Why not?
I had one person sign up, and the day beforehand he pulled out.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many offers did you send out to fill it?
Not many. Put
Okay.
a couple bullshit posts on social media.
Okay, great.
Directly reached out to maybe
Is it a good offer?
one person. A phenomenal offer.
So it's a great offer. You put some bullshit posts out and you reached out to one person.
Yeah.
I think you already did change the game on that one.
Yeah.
Put another date in, and then what are you going to do differently?
I'm going to reach out directly to people.
Everyone?
No, the people I know it could help.
Well, everyone that you know that would be a great fit for it.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah. I'm not going to look at it like it's an end sale.
Well, how are you going to look at it instead?
Like it's a stepping stone. Like it's feedback. Like it's a work in progress.
Yeah. Feedback. I love that
Like,
as well.
The people that are coming are part of building it, as well as the value they're going to get. Learn from them. And make as many win-wins as possible.
How do you feel in regards to all of that?
Good.
What's good?
Back to the emotion wheel. You're making me remember too much. What is good? Happy, joyful, excited, eager.
Okay, let's do a little exercise.
Okay.
Gonna sit back, close your eyes.
Okay. Hold on. Let me.
Take a deep breath in. And exhale. As you leave here today, you're walking out into the road. You're getting on your motorbike, getting on your scooter, going to where it is that you work from next. You're connecting in with your passion for what it is that you have to offer. Notice all the people that are coming into mind that would be great for this incredible offer. The service, the value that you can provide. As you're connecting with these people, you can see them coming in, saying yes, and being incredibly excited about what it is that you have. And even those that it's not a good fit for, when they come back and they say not right now, they say no, you just know that they are saying no to themselves, they've got their own things going on, and you're excited, you're passionate, you're optimistic that you know that this is just the start of a new conversation. You can continue to connect with those who know you, those who like you, those that trust you, that they see the potential within you for you to be able to help them in their next transformation. Notice the power, notice the strength within that. And with every connection that you make, you feel more optimistic, more inspired, more passionate, more joy, knowing that you're on the path and you're becoming the person that you're becoming. Now step 2 weeks into the future. You've been doing this, you've been practicing this, you've been doing it in the DMs on LinkedIn, on Facebook, Instagram, where it is that you play most, but you've also been posting out posts, you've been creating stories. You're getting a few people responding to them, whether it's just through likes, maybe through comments, maybe through its acknowledgements and encouragements. And you're taking this all as signs, all as feedback. You also notice that people are watching and they're not saying anything. You also see that as feedback. You see that as them quietly watching in the background, you building your authority in your space. and your message and your value, which continues to bring that inspiration, that motivation, that optimism and certainty within who it is that you're becoming. You're carrying it with pride. Pride in yourself and pride within your service. Now fast forward a couple more months into the future. You've been really embodying this. You look back on who it is that you today and you barely recognize yourself because you've come so far. Maybe it feels like it's happened gradually, or maybe it feels like it's happened overnight, like a snap of the fingers. You're like, wow, I can't believe I've come this far. But you put in the work, you've shown up, you keep communicating with people. You've been practicing what it is that you preach, you become the demonstration for your message, and you're embodying it all with the feedback, with the refinements. Every time you put an offer out there, you notice the feedback and you tailor it to make it fit. You refine it, because every person that didn't respond, didn't react, or declined the offer, you just knew that that's them asking for something else, something more, something different. You take that as feedback to improve your offer, to improve yourself, to keep stepping into your power. You see yourself within that power and who it is that you continue to become. You take all of it, the yeses, the nos, the appreciation, the compliments, and those that didn't respond or that responded negatively. You take it all as validation in who it is that you're becoming. Breathe it in. Feel it, the joy, the enthusiasm, the excitement for who it is that you're becoming and where it is that you're going. Because you know deep within you, this is your path. It feels fucking epic. Hold on to that as long as you need it, and then come back to me when you're ready.
Thank you.
How's it feel?
Feels good.
You ready to go and take it on?
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. We're going to scale it 1 to 10 in terms of the outcome, where it is that we're at.
We're at a 9.
At a 9. What would make it a 10? Or what's missing from a 10?
Maybe it's a 10, because I don't have an answer for that.
I think you're the kind of person that you never get 10 out of 10 because you're like, that would mean we've arrived and there's always more work to do, baby.
Yeah.
That's totally cool.
That sounds
man.
about accurate.
I know your type.
Yeah.
Me too. Nice, brother. Is there anything else that you need right now?
No. That was dope.
Beautiful,
Thank you
brother.
for having me on, brother.
No, you're so welcome.
Thank you for the session. Thank you for the water.
Yeah.
Thank you for the air conditioning.
It's great, right?
These plants.
Beautiful.